Now I'm back. Honestly, I don't know what happened. Kinda annoying. I just had to restart the PC in order to start streaming. Well, let's see. Hmm. Okay, let's continue this.
This is a final warning to you, miss. A final warning. Now get out of my sight.
I don't know, like for some reason it didn't let me.
Top secret. Extremely
It
confidential.
didn't let me
Very interesting.
stream. It said something was wrong with the platforms, so I have to restart the computer. Yeah, I was talking about like I have never seen demons, but I read history, and actually I don't know if have you played JRPGs. You know that they spell demon with A, like daemon, like Deamon. Like those in the old Greece, they were elementals
This town's a
that
waste of time. Maybe not.
that's where the word come demon the word demon come from the old Greece, and they spell it with A, and the word elementals. So the word elementals, yeah, I think it's elementals, like these beings, this entity that control the nature. And when the Roman Empire become Christian, they started demonizing everything, especially everything from other cultures and other religions, right?
Come on.
But actually, the beings that we believe they are demons, the red
Come
thing
on.
with horns
All
or
right.
brown,
Let's get in.
they
Go
fall in the
home.
category of
I ain't never felt
tricksters,
so awkward in all
not
my
demon.
life. All them folk all so pleased
If
with
you are
themselves.
Christian, I guess you're gonna call
High
it demon.
society's pigeon shit. If you ask me, it's more like torture.
Well, that's sort of the point, isn't it? Let the people torture themselves.
Here's them papers I took.
Anybody see you take this?
I don't think so.
I might have an idea. Let me think on it. Interesting times.
I guess. So what's next? Dancing lessons? Deportment?
More along the lines of armed robbery. Hosea is handling reconnaissance on the bank. He and Abigail are gonna run some distractions, see how the law react.
Good.
Oh, and I spoke to Evelyn Miller. Fine man. Here helping the Indian chief we saw.
Yeah, I met him too, with the mayor.
He's lobbying officials in Saint Denis on their behalf. Maybe we could help.
Maybe.
Now, I think there's a lot of money on the riverboat. A lot of money. And Trelawney, he's investigating for us. He says to meet him at the Taylors.
Okay.
One big score down here, Arthur, and we disappear. We are almost heading home.
Where is home?
I don't know. Exactly. But I can smell it. I'm gonna go investigate this trolley thing old Bronte was talking about.
Okay.
Okay. It's like
Good morning.
Sure is nice.
probably
seeing the kid back
what you
around.
guys refer to negative energy. They're the arcans, or I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's spelled Archons. Because I know a lot of philosophers when they went to India to pilgrimage or I don't know, to study over there. Not to study, but to live the way of life. They came with that in their
Look out over
you
there.
know in their arts, in their writing.
About what?
They were talking about the arcans.
It's evil. Evil can be very romantic. Shut up. I talked to this couple in town. They told me there's this old rumor about people drinking blood. Human blood. In town. It's just a silly old wives' tale. What? Blood drinking ain't romantic enough for you? Depends on whose blood. Very funny.
Well, they actually want to go to India. I don't know if you know history. The only reason they set sail to the New World, well, one of the reasons is that they want to have a closer route to go to India for spices. Because was it the Mongols? Yeah, I think it was the Mongols. They were putting highway, no highway, but no highway. Look at me, tolls. And if they want to go to India, they will, raid you, steal everything you have and kill you, or ask you to pay. So that's why they decide to go and look for closer routes to the Indias. Yeah, I know India is in Asia.
I don't care if you're a tax collector, post collector, damn census taker.
Stay back!
If you're in this state for the federal government, you're an enemy of this state.
Get away! I ain't kidding!
You know why you're here.
Fuck, I killed them both. God damn, what a dumbass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what colonizing does. It's horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. God damn, this is the fourth time this has happened
You're asking for
to
it.
me with this horse. What the fuck? La gran puta. Yeah, it's like, dude, you got in the, you were in my way. I tripped with you. I fell. And after I stand up, you're gonna shoot my ass? Fuck no. Ooh, I'm so tired and I have to go to work.
Whole lot of ugly business here.
Bastards! What the bloody bastards! Why do I waste my time? Why?
You okay, buddy?
Fantastic. You Americans are nothing but shysters and traitors and slippery-tongued bull suckers.
Both
I'm
sucks.
inclined to agree.
Here, help me please. Back to work with a bloody smile. No problem, Marco. You are the great genius, so we shall the hot poker up the ass. Say thank you, Marco. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
What are you, some kind of European toy maker?
No, I am a fucking genius with poker up the ass, like I say. Toy maker. Hello? Do I look like I should entertain children?
That Tesla?
No, he says. No. I am the savior of the mankind, buddy. Yes, you meet him. Professor Marco Draghi.
I don't know. I thought it
When
was
the
Tesla.
silver-tongued American betray and not pay the money to. Yes, he total shit, man.
So, what's this toy about?
It is not a toy, Big Nuts. It is demonstration of my genius, of my ideas about the source of life.
Oh, it's a toy boat.
Yes, it is a toy boat that I can power remotely using electricity in ways you cannot see.
Good for you. Ways I cannot see.
And still the investors will not come. Just a couple of old ladies and a moron.
Ladies, please.
Ladies! Gentlemen! Enchanté. Hello. Hello, sir. Okay. How is the piles? Yeah? Good. Okay. My friends, you are about to witness history. A demonstration of my infinite insight. All of us, we feel old. You are old.
Yeah, I understand that every
Ladies,
country
I
goes through that,
make you
but
immortal.
it doesn't matter if they are killing
Using
themselves.
waves you
I
cannot
believe
see.
that third
I will power
people,
this
third parties shouldn't
Goddamn
involve
fraud. And
in
this
local
buffoon
stuff.
dressed up like a buffoon is a stoolie. I watched them conspire, you morons.
I never met this buffoon before 2 minutes ago. Isn't that right?
Which part of it?
So, Professor, show us your magical toy boat. Only this time let the buffoon control it. Check if there's any funny business.
No, this ain't nothing to do with me.
Come, please. It is easy. Any moron could do it, and I am about to prove that. Here, take this, and don't touch that. Use these ones to steer, and this one to shoot torpedoes, okay? Yes, now blow up the little battleships, and avoid the sea mines. They have magnets attached. Make a nasty explosion if they touch the boat. Okay! If this silly dimwit can use torpedoes on boat to destroy the battleships, imagine what technology can do in the hands of certified Yes! And I have certificate. Evasive maneuvers. You see what he does? No wire like telegraph. No pulley system underwater. Only waves in the air.
This is remarkable. Think of those poor boys on the HL boat. 8 of them perished to a mere 5 on the Housatonic. And what a way to go. Trapped in a box at the bottom of the bay. I suppose you intend to make an unmanned killing machine?
No, I don't
Misunderstand.
believe
This
other
is the secret
countries
to
should
life.
involve
Not
in,
that. The
you
transmigration
know,
of the
in
soul. I make
foreign
lifeless
countries'
atoms behave
problems,
like man.
even if it's for good or for
I'm
bad.
not sure about that.
There, all gone for you.
Yes, you see what he does? Now, bring the boat back to the dock. Let me just reload her.
This is really remarkable.
This is just a demonstration of my prowess, sir. The real miracles require investment.
Ah.
Now the dimwit will use invisible waves to destroy the little
Well,
sailing
that's
boats
not internal
before they get to the other side of the
conflict.
pond.
That's like
Still
more,
avoiding magnetic mines.
you know, a
Well, he'll
pandemic or
attend
whatever.
to at least.
But if it's internal conflict, like a civil war, shit like that, no country should involve in that.
The steam train, the telegraph machine, the motor car. They will all seem pedestrian in comparison to this technology. We are not reliant on wires or coal or gasoline. No, just rays in the air, like the voice of God.
And funding from us?
And funding
How a
from
civil
you, of
war
course.
can lead to a
But
pandemic
being
unless they're
funded,
using
what an opportunity.
chemical
No one is
weapons.
stupid enough to pass this up. Not even
If
dimwits
it's
here.
like that, neither. It shouldn't involve inter countries.
Very
I mean,
good.
in
Now
war.
bring the boat back here. Foolproof.
That's
Undeniably
none of the
But you.
other country's business.
As I say, any fool, huh? Thank you, thank you.
What is that?
Just look on Google Operation Condor,
It's incredible.
and you will see.
No. Incredible things are in my lab, back at Dover Hill. That will astound all of you. Mr. Marcel, can I count on your support?
Well, this is expensive.
It is immortality, sir. It is very cheap. Perhaps for lunch.
Well, it
Maybe.
was a world war. It wasn't
Yeah, of course.
European war.
And thank you. If you're ever up near Dover Hill, pay me a visit.
And even though the United States was playing both sides, it was helping Germany with weapons and
Hope you will
ammunition
forgive my
until Hitler blew one of their cargo ship into the Allies, and that's when the United States joined the war practically. Well, they cut oil supplies to Japan because they thought that Japan was, after invading China, they're gonna invade, you know, Hawaii, Philippines, all that. And that's when they cut their oil supplies. I think that's when Japan attacked Pearl Harbor. Something like that. I don't know, like
Oh,
in order, but I know it started like that.
Unfortunately so, Mr.
Arthur Morgan.
It was already a world war before the
Can
United
I say
States
something
stepped in.
rude?
Sure.
The mayor thinks you robbed him. To be clear, he wasn't very upset about it. He rather liked you.
Spain was in the middle of a civil
Do you,
war.
funny to
If
say, can you steal
Germany
things?
Is
invade
there a reason you're asking me to incriminate myself, Mr. Miller?
almost all Europe
I'm sorry.
with
Have you met?
with the help of
This is
Soviet
Green's
Union, well,
fault,
Russia.
great
I don't know if it was the
chief,
Soviet
and his
Union back
son,
then.
Eagle Flies.
I don't think so.
We saw you in the wagon train crossing the river at Cumberland Falls.
Yeah, man, let me see the cutscene.
At the party, you were upstairs.
You have Great powers of observation.
It's my people, if we are even a people anymore. We've fought hard. We've made peace treaties, and those treaties were broken. And we've been moved and punished and punished and moved.
I'm sure.
And now I am told we are to be moved again.
Clearly contravening the peace treaty signed 3 years ago.
This will lead to war.
No, my son, will not. We cannot fight another war. They have got stronger, and we have become far weaker, Mr. Morgan.
It's bad business.
It's to do with oil. I know it is, but I need the proof. I believe there were some prospectors who were on their land a few months ago who have filed reports with Leviticus Cornwall and the state government claiming huge reserves of oil under their land.
So, you want me to try and steal it?
Obviously they can't. And even more obviously, I would be useless. Listen, I realize that it is a ridiculous request, but we're very desperate.
Now, I'm not a do-gooder, Mr. Miller. Gentlemen, I'm very sorry for your predicament, but I'm a working man. I got problems of my own.
We will pay you very handsomely, Mr. Morgan.
How much?
I told you, they're all mercenaries.
There's a price on my head in 2 states, my friend. The government doesn't like me any more than it does you. Like you, I've been running for as long as I can remember. And like you, my time here is nigh undone.
We understand, and we will pay.
Thank you.
You meet my son in a couple of days near Citadel Rock, just west of the oil fields.
Okay.
We are very grateful for your help.
Gentlemen, that appointment with the senator. We should head over there.
It's a waste of our time. And his.
We must try everything. Come along.
Hello, Mr. Miller. The counselor wants to apologize. He can see you now.
We've been waiting I don't know how long.
Or next month, if you'd like to reschedule.
Come. Perhaps the senator won't mind waiting.
So yeah, like I was saying,
Same old shit, different day. Have to expect.
Bonjour, monsieur.
So, yeah.
yeah, World War started like that. It didn't start when Hitler was capturing and killing the Jews. It started when he invaded Poland. That's in World War II. World War One, I think, was when Germany. I'm not sure. Well, I'm sure, but I don't remember if it was the first thing that happened. And it was Germany killed the Hungry prince or their king, was something like that, and that started World War One. Yeah, but in World War, because I'm not that familiar with World War Two, World War Two. I mean World War One, but with the second one, it was every country was in, people just think because it's the most famous thing that happened. That's like the Allies, France, United States, and the British, and then at the end Russia joined because Russia was part of the Axis. Because when Germany invade Poland, they invade I think the East, and Russia invade the West, and then Germany betray Russia. But yeah, it was Italy, and Italy invade Africa, a bunch of countries in Africa. Spain was in civil war. The South America was in war too. I know that I don't know that much, but I think what Argentina invade Chile or Peru invade Chile was something like that. I know some country invade other country and it's start a war down there too. So that's why it was a world war. It wasn't just Europe, and then in the east was Japan and China.
Get you smartened up a bit.
Why?
Well, you can't play at the tables on a
Was like every country was in there.
Fit in so well that no one will realize you're there to rob the place. Now, come on.
Are we still doing that?
Of course. We're going to fix you up so fine, no one will notice a thing.
But it wasn't like that because they were doing, because United States was selling them guns and ammunition.
Can I help you, gentlemen?
They were selling it.
Is in need of a new
They were selling cotton, ammunition. They were selling supplies, everything for the Allies and Germany. But then Germany destroyed one of their boats. I mean, one of their ships.
Jealous people. You can see the aristocrat in his profile. The heavy brow from all the inbreeding.
Might I suggest the fine three-piece town suit, sir? Perfect for the occasion, I'd say. A very good choice, sir.
Come on.
If you look at history, everything started.
Good luck tonight, gentlemen.
All the war, like the Hispanic American War,
The whole thing out.
like all this war, like the opioid wars. I think, but that was more Great Britain against China. But yeah, all this war, like every time, just for economic reasons, they make something up so they can have the permission practically of the people to go to war, because that's what happened with the Hispanic American War. They accused Spain of destroying one of their ships that was stationed in Cuba or close to the Cuban's water, and when that ship exploded, that was the reason to go in a war against Spain. And then years later they found out that the boat exploded from the inside out. So they always play like the, you know, double agent, let's say it like that.
No, but we, you, all of us, will be done here soon.
Well, Syrians were dying because after World War II, the UN decided to steal a piece of land from Palestine in Syria and give it to the Jewish, and that's what we call Israel today. And that started well, the war already existed for thousands of years. It just it's super complicated because people from there, I think it's called Canaan, what is today like Palestine. Yeah, I think Canaan was what it's called back then. But yeah, but to resume it, it was Moses is no, was it before Moses? Or I think it was before Moses. Yeah, before Moses, when Abraham talked to the talking bush. They were settled there in Israel, but I think years passed, and I think they were like, you know, it wasn't raining or something like that, so they didn't have food. So they leave their lands and go to North Africa, that's Egypt. So they got enslaved for hundreds of years. Then Moses came, they freed them, and then when they went back to their land, they found people already there, and those are the Palestinians. And they were like, this is my land because God gave it to me. And the Palestinians were like, well, you guys left. There was no one here. And that war started there. So it's been for years and years. And then fast forward World War II. After World War II, the UN gave that piece of land to the Jewish, and that's the all messed up stuff that's happening right now. That they're fighting, abusing people from there. It's more complicated than that, but it's a super resume. But all started that they left Israel. I think that's but by the time the ancient Egypt was, in their peak, they left to go to North Africa. They got enslaved. Then after hundreds of years. I don't know how many years passed, and Moses freed them. They went back, and that's when they found those people there, the Palestinians. They're fighting since. Yeah, but not because it's a human nature to colonize other, the less, let's say, the less developed country or a civilization is make it right. We cannot justify it.
There, very smart. Come on, let's get to the docks. I've arranged some transportation for us. George, to the Grand Corrigan, please.
Grand Corrigan, sir.
Well, look at you. From Toad to Prince.
Well, honestly, I don't know much about India. I know a little bit, but if I can grade myself on a scale from 1 to 10, I'll give myself like a 3. I know some stuff, but I don't know much about India. But about Western civilization, I know that because I studied, it was one of my majors. Studied 6 years, that shit.
So, who's a mark? You alright, by the way, the driver?
Oh, yes, don't worry. George and I go way back. It's a man called Desmond Blythe. Made a fortune in hosiery of all things. Likes to play fast and always keeps some extra collateral in the safe upstairs.
So, if Strauss is sitting behind him, how does he know what cards I got?
He won't. But the dealer has recently become a very good friend of mine.
Another one.
Don't worry, Arthur. We're all the authors of good fortune. He'll make sure you get the right cards.
What could possibly go wrong?
Indeed.
And what money am I playing with?
Don't worry. That has all been arranged. Your chips will be waiting for you. Ah, there she is. Come on.
Okay.
Arthur, leave any weaponry here. They'll search us when we get.
When you mean cultural case system, is that when they
Very good, sir.
Thank you.
arrange marriages?
Good luck, sir.
Now remember what I said, Arthur. Everyone is the author of his own good fortune.
Is that a culture case? I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Okay. So what is that culture case system?
Very lucky night. There they are. Gentlemen, how wonderful to see you. Arthur, you remember this pair of boys we met in New York?
That is just the way
Come
it
on.
is.
Champagne is on dear old Arthur. He's rich as can be and feeling luckier than a turkey that survived Thanksgiving.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello, dear boy. Come on, let's head aboard. Drinks on Arthur. Champagne.
I'm afraid we require all patrons to hand over their guns.
Good time. The tables await.
I'll go find myself a change of clothes.
Okay.
You seem unsure.
Robbing a heavily armed riverboat without a gun tends to bring out the self-doubt in me.
These people are virtually idiots. This is simple stuff. Now have a good time, but don't lose too much money or your wife is going to kill me.
Whatever you say.
Now where can I get a cocktail?
Well, that's in every culture. If you're not a doctor, engineer, whatever, they'll treat you like crap.
Are you joining us?
Hey there, partner.
I think that type of classism exists in every culture.
Good evening, gentlemen. Arthur Callahan. Sorry I'm late. I had some unfinished business at the
bar.
Desmond Blythe.
Evening. Not to worry. Welcome to the game, Mr. Callahan. Okay, gentlemen.
Just on NPR, they do that, and pretty sure in all South America too, and here in the United States too. But I guess that's that way it existed.
Chips already stacked up, waiting for me. I like this joint already.
We aim to please, sir.
So, how are we all fared?
Some better than others.
If we all fared the same in life.
Well, you cannot talk about your culture, you know, 'cause like I said, I don't know anything.
Wait, not Desmond Blythe, the hosiery king.
Well, I guess, you know.
Not my preferred title, but yes, you should have.
Hello, my ladies. Damn it.
Mr. Blythe wins with 3 queens.
Goodbye, gentlemen. I guess it's just you and me now, friend.
Yes, it is.
Time to see if you're really the man you seem to think you are.
Likewise, Mr. Blythe.
So, what business are you in, Mr. Callahan?
I'm an oil man, for my sins.
Funny, I haven't heard of you.
Oh, you will. You know, I thought about getting into hosiery, but I just look better in a suit.
I would stick to oil, Mr. Callahan. I don't think you have a future on the stage.
You sound just like my wife.
I don't know what is this Spice GameCube. What is that?
I'll, raise.
Call.
Oh, no.
Okay, Mr. Callahan, I'm all in.
Call. Interesting. Pair of cowgirls.
Shit. Shit.
I guess my luck held. Is that you done?
Done?
Bust. Or, you got something else to play with?
Meaning?
Well, I heard there was some big boys on this boat. Maybe that's not you. No offense.
Sit your hillbilly ass down.
Why?
I got a watch.
Look at you.
An expensive one. Real fine. Swiss. A Reutlinger, no less. It's in the safe upstairs. It's worth more than you.
Okay. I trust you.
Now play.
As you wish.
So, you must know Leviticus Cornwall, big oil man like you.
Of course, we've crossed paths. I was fortunate enough to tour a little operation of his up in New Hanover.
Man, the cryptocurrency crashed really bad right now.
100% all in.
Man, I haven't played Banjo-Kazooie in a long
Don't
time.
worry, sir. Everyone is the author of his own good fortune.
Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Pair of kings.
Very good, but not good enough.
Shit. Uh-oh. Yes, you little beauty.
Hard lines, Mr. Blythe. Mr. Callahan wins with an ace-high diamond flush.
God damn you! No offense.
None taken.
Well played, sir. Unlucky, Desmond.
Now, forgive my lack of discretion, but, where might I find this watch?
Well, I don't know Litecoin, but I know Solana, it dropped fucking bad.
Gentlemen.
It dropped to 187 per coin.
Started last week.
And I fucking pissed because I put enough in Jasmine.
Yes, of course, sir.
And that shit
Follow
in
me,
seconds
gentlemen.
went down.
Come with me, sir.
Fucking pissed right now.
Having quite the night.
Yeah, so far.
I cannot believe someone gave a greaser a job.
Well, I'm already into crypto. I don't know about you.
We live in strange times.
It pissed me off because whatever I gained, I lost it in an hour.
I've got my own little lawgiver right here.
Very good.
Next, we'll be hiring Negroes.
Yeah, I know.
I use Coinbase, sometimes crypto, but I don't like crypto.com. I don't think it's user friendly, so I prefer Coinbase.
It really is a handsome piece. Foreign made, but
Well, I'm not an expert, man, so I cannot give you financial advice. I just know, I just be,
well, here we are.
yeah, it depends on the coin that you, I'm betting on Solana. Solana, they call themselves the Ethereum killer.
Just give me 1 second, sir.
Of course, take your time.
So I guess it's gonna be good in the couple of years.
Don't reach for that gun.
Take his gun, Arthur.
I think it's 187 per coin.
Guess you were right. Only an
187.
idiot can gun.
Idiot, huh? Shit, let's hope no one heard that. Quick, clear the safe. Let's get out of here. Can't believe that asshole had another gun.
The view in here is looking pretty good.
How much is there?
Must be a few thousand plus the watch.
Nice. Now let's get out of here. Come on. Let's go meet the others.
Sure.
Yeah, but I'm kinda pissed how I'm gonna check after the stream. I'm gonna check why everything crashed. So weird, cause yesterday and this morning everything was, all this week it's been booming.
Come on.
They always go up, always.
How exactly?
But right now it's down. But now it's the time to buy.
Sure. This is what tends to happen when you leave Trelawney in charge of planning. Oh, garnish no meat. Probably involve us dressing up as dancing girls and canning off the side. Nice uniform, by the way.
Thanks. Give anyone a job these days. Anyway, we shouldn't give ourselves away till we know we need to. Maybe we could still blend into the crowd when it all goes crazy.
Which it surely will. To the bar, senor!
I hope you had fun, sir.
At the time of my life. You boys sure know how to put on a show.
That's wonderful. Ah, look, there's your friend.
My friend is not a noble cheat, and I beg you to take back the insinuation.
Partner?
There he is.
Now, don't be a sore loser, friend.
Something I don't like about the pair of you.
There's plenty I don't like about you, but I have the good manners to keep my mouth shut.
There he is! Shoot that man! Come on, Arthur! We gotta get out of here!
God damn, everything. This guy has the worst luck ever. But they're really bad at their jobs. Yep. Yeah, but the best way is to buy like cheaper coins. Remember, I put money on XYO and I made like $400 like in 30 minutes.
So, how much did we get?
A A few thousand, I think. Pretty good.
Yes, indeed.
And this watch, apparently it's worth a bunch. Swiss, a Reutlinger or something?
Nice watch. Yes, it's a Reutlinger, all right.
We'll give it back then.
I wish. Shit, I don't want to work anymore. What is this? Okay. No, I have a bunch of missions. Not much, because Bitcoin during the pandemic, well, you mean last year? It still costed a couple of thousands. Not as much as now, but still was expensive. I think in 2017 or 2018 when it crashed, I think it was 2018, it crashed to 1,000 something. Can you imagine that? Shit. Just buying 3 of them you already have right now, I would have like $180,000. Uh-huh. Anyway, dude, I'm gonna leave. So, see you tomorrow. Or not see you, you'll see me tomorrow. Well, I don't know because I have a doctor appointment tomorrow. But if I stream, I might stream a little later. And then I'm gonna stream retro games at 10 p.m. No, 11:30 p.m. So take care.